Hello Stamper, welcome to Friendsheet's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's Stamping 101 and I'm going to review measurement. I've been having a lot of email asking how to do the measurement. I went through that in one of the video, but it was not in detail. So today it is no stamping, nothing but measurement. So I will start with our paper cutter, and everything that I use, it is all Stampin' Up. So if you get a different paper cutter or a different board, it could be different, but I'm going to explain to you how to read the one that you get on in. After you know how to read one, you're going to know how to read them all. And so I'm going to bring this down here. Hopefully I can make it close enough. Okay, now on your board, or it doesn't matter what it is, we got different ways. Some of them it's by 6. Whoops, this is gonna fall, so I have to hold that with my hand. Let me see if I can secure this. Not really. Okay, some of them it's by 16, some of them it's by 8. So this one here, it is by 16. How can you tell? It doesn't matter what we're going to take. We're going to take from 1 inch to 2 inch, but it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3. In between each inch, it's all the same on a board. They won't switch in the middle of a ruler. Doesn't matter if it's a ruler, paper cutter, whatever. If they go one way, it's going to be like that all the between each inch. So this one, if you count every little line, we're going to get 16. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then you get your 16. 16, it's right on the inch. So if somebody say, cut your paper at 2 and 13, 16, so you would go all the way to 13. You know 16, it's there. So 13 would be there, 13, 14, 15, 16, see? So that would be your mark. Now, some of the measurements going to be by 8, like 1, 8, 5, 8, 3, 8. 5, 8, and 3, 8 seem a lot of it. So for the 8, it's you start counting at the second line. It's kind of the medium. So you're going to count the medium and you're going to count the 3 biggest size there, not the tiny ones. So if you count from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's your 8. The 8, it's right on the inch. So that would be for your 8s. So if they say 3, 8, 5, 8, that's what you would count. Let's say it's 5, 8. You would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your 5, 8, it's right there. So really 5, 8, it's the line after the F there. So it depends the measurement. So you won't use the 16 if you can go in the 8. And you will not use the 8 if you can go in quarters. How do you count the quarters if you get all those lines? The quarters, it's the second size line, I should say. So it's the medium here. And the big one, that's your half inch. So the quarter, it's the next size. So you would go, let's say it's 3/4, you would go 1, 2, and 3. That's your 3/4. So what you have to remember, 16, it's every line. 8s, it's every line but the tiny one. And then the quarter, it's the medium and the big. You know, everything above the medium. Everything above the second size would be the 8. I hope this make a little bit of sense here. I think you're going to get it if you look at your board. Some of them won't have the 16. Well, if they don't have the 16, you're going to go in between each of them. The not the quarter, but the 8 inch. I think all of them get the 8s. So you would go in between those one. So you would count by 2. So it would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then the 16 if they don't have it. Okay, that's the paper cutter, and it's like a ruler. Let me move this. I'm holding this here. Let's go with the envelope punch board. Voila. Is that the sweet deal or what? They get it all. So this one, it's by 8. So you don't have the 16. So if it would be a 16, you would go in between those one there. Like I said, they go by 2. So I'm going to try to... Here we go. Whoops. My hands are very busy. Okay. So it is by 8. So you get the one, it start 1 8, 1/4, 3 8, half, 5 8, 3/4, 7 8. That's what I'm saying. If we can go by quarter, we go by quarter. If it's smaller than the quarters, then we would go by the eighths. So this one, it's very easy because you get all your number. You don't have to count. Okay, now another one. It's your Simply Score. The Simply Score, it is by 8. Because if you see in between each inch, you get 8 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right on the next inch there. So that's how you can tell with your paper, like your ruler or your paper cutter, whatever, how to count for your measurement. Now, let's remove this. Let's go with, we sell in Stampin' Up! The grid paper. The grid paper are awesome when you make cards or you want to center stuff, you can use the grid paper. Our grid paper, it is by the 8. If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, if they say 3/8, you go 1, 2, 3. If they say a quarter, well, then you go by the 4. To know which one to count for the 4, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So a quarter, it's there. We wouldn't be 2/4, because 2/4 don't, it would be 1/2. And this is 3/4. So this is it. Let me move this here before I drop the whole shebang here. Here we go. This is it, how to do the measurement. And like I say, if you count every line, that's how it's going to tell you what is, if it's by 8. Some of them is going to be maybe just by quarter. So just count, and then you're going to be able to see which one you have to count. You know, the big one, the medium one, the next size, you're going to be able to tell which one. Hope this was helpful a little bit. Not too much confusing, but I think you're going to know how to count your line on the ruler. Thanks for watching and have a great day.